Howdy, everybody. Chris here, top of the episode, to say thank you to the fine folks at Patreon. And they are Taylor, Drowrin, Miles, Randy, Yam, Colby, Thomas, Randy G, Laszlo, Hovo, H-O-V-O, Jeremy, Ben, Garth, Tyler, Nelson, Clorpdonk, Cody, Hygienic, Ty, and Eldrick Owl. Thank you guys for your continued support over there. It means a lot to us. And yeah, we have some news. If you are not on the Patreon, they got the news first. You can sign up for free and you'll get the news. That's kind of how it works. It's $3 a month. Check out the show notes. And if you're not on the Discord, which, hey, check out the show notes. There's a link there. We talked with them and we announced the future of the podcast for now. And it's going to be Stars Without Number. Tyler, myself, and Jake sat down last weekend and we recorded the universe creation, which is 2-hour-long episodes. It's a lot. It's a lot of fun, though. And a character creation episode. And we're going to start next recording session of getting into this right now space western idea. So the show is going to be called Cepheid Variable Frontier. It's not set in the same world, but I don't want to create another sci-fi show. I just figured Cepheid Variable would be our sci-fi show, and we'll work that way. So hope you guys enjoy it. I hope if you've ever been interested in Stars Without Number, it's a OSR sci-fi game similar to Traveler. 2d6 for skills. Combat is similar to D&D. You're rolling the D20, adding a modifier, trying to hit at AC. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're very, very excited to dive into it. The big choice between choosing that versus Traveler was that the guys wanted something with a little level up. They were feeling that in Traveler that we played for the better part of a year. They hadn't even grown a skill yet. So hoping to give them something that kind of, get their character a little bit beefier, see that growth and everything, and work it in narratively. That's my plan. But yeah, that's all I got. This is going to be the last episode with Cody and Meescha for the time being. After this, we're going to probably do some interviews that I've done. I have a really cool interview that I did with Cody from Suffer Not and Thomas from Stories and Lies, as we kind of just talk about GM stuff. And I think we're going to try to do it more often than just this time. We want to kind of get more of these going. And then I have a awesome interview with Sydney Emanuel from the Glass Cannon podcast. So probably going to release those two. And then we're going to hop into Stars Without Number just to give us a bigger buffer, so we can get the artwork and character creation or character artwork and all that put together. So, yeah, that's all I got. Hope you guys enjoy this last episode, and we look forward to getting back to this story when we can. So, bye. You are on the ship. There is a petite, small man.
Are we calling him petite?
I guess shorter. Yeah, I'm calling him petite.
Okay.
Oh, how? Okay, how tall?
I'm saying he's like.
And you're good at estimating. We've established this.
He's about like 5'4", 5'3".
So he's a slight little guy.
He's a slight little man.
All right. So do we even want to let him in?
So I want to open up the door and lean down real far and go, "Hey there, little buddy," and rub his hair. No,
he's bald.
Oh,
rub his bald little head.
That'd be even worse.
I don't want to let him in yet.
That's fine.
So what did he say exactly? He said to discuss if we want to see our friends again.
Yes.
We need to...
He wants to have a chat with you about possibly seeing your friends again.
Okay.
You might need your help with a mission.
While this is happening, can I have Brent run this guy's face through some sort of...
Sure.
See if he can... If he's if it's public knowledge who this guy is. Just don't
Gotcha.
run him through like a database on Google or something.
Gotcha.
I want to hit the buzzer again and be like, all right, start talking.
Okay. You hit the button. Brent starts running this scan. We rolled for Brent in the past, haven't we?
So this is what we discussed, that in the book it says it's a 4+ on the dice to gain public info. It's not something that we would generally roll for. This
Public info,
situation does seem a tad different because it is a shady guy.
Yeah, I'm thinking for public information, I don't think he's able to pull anything up on this guy.
Perfect. That tells me a lot.
So, now we cut back to you asking him, what did you say again? I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, go ahead, talk.
And he kind of smiles at the camera. He's like, very well, I can do that. You are in the company of one Miss Rodgers. I believe that's correct.
And buzz it, hit the intercom. That's correct.
And that she and Mr. Coinbitter are a crew along with you on this. He kind of like looks around. It's like this ship that we are currently having this discussion on.
That would be correct.
He's like a lawyer.
To make sure we have our facts correct. Very well. Don't know if you're aware of this, but Miss Rodgers is a very reputable, well-known individual.
She likes to make that known occasionally.
She has a badge that says so.
She's got a politics badge.
Well, do you know that Miss Rodgers also has a large amount of debt that she owes from her previous gambling forays at casinos owned by, well, my employer. Were you aware of that?
Were we aware of that? I don't think we
I
were.
don't think
said
so,
anything.
but it tracks. Like,
I don't think she
Toots,
would have
I'm
said
like,
that.
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I mean, I know that that's true. I just
Yes.
don't know if...
I don't think we know.
Yeah,
She's
Zander knows.
been very secretive about
Yeah.
most of that stuff.
I would tell him, I don't know anything about that.
Yes. Well, Miss Rodgers is, she likes to play things close to the vest. Are you aware that Miss Rodgers has a ship that is currently impounded by the name of the Saigon Baptist?
I think we do know about that.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we do.
Very well.
Oh, yeah, because that's the ship that we had at the, or did we have the ship at the
No, I don't
the
think so, but I
station?
think she has. I don't. This was done in front of us, but I don't know that it was public information.
Yeah, I don't think it was character knowledge.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it was when she was, in fact, building the character.
Yes.
Oh, that's why.
Yes.
But I don't know anything about that either.
Very well. That makes this a little bit more challenging for myself and the individuals that have employed me. But very well. Are we going to continue to have this conversation out here, or do you wish to have it more inside where it'll be more private?
I'd look. Is Blex there with us?
Yeah, I would say he's standing there with you.
All right, take my finger off the intercom and go, what do you think? Should we let him in?
Can we defend ourselves? I don't know where this goes.
I mean, I pull a pistol out. Like, I've got my pistol.
I trust you, Cap.
All right.
So, I mean, this has been... You are the captain.
Yeah, you've
Yeah.
always treated
Yeah.
him as such.
So it's like, whatever you think is the best, I'm like...
All right, make sure you got your katana on.
I check it, and I click back in my...
So it is just plastic?
Yeah. Well, it's like it is a step up from plastic because I can 3D print metal,
Okay.
but it is not made to be a katana. It is a dull piece of, if it is
It's like kind of
metal,
a hunk
you
of
know,
iron or something.
I mean, it's going to hurt when you hit somebody.
I can whack them.
More like a baton than a sword.
Yeah, but another thing is, my strength and dex are both at a +0. So I cannot effectively use it. It just makes me feel more comfortable as a man.
And you know what? It may be intimidating enough.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay. And I'll let him in. I'll buzz him in and be like, all right, we're going to let you in. No funny business.
It's like, I would never.
And
I wouldn't think of the sort.
I'm going to open the door and I'm going to have my gun out.
I
Not
also
aimed at him.
absolutely.
like that Blex just keeps the katana on his hip at all times. Even at home, he just has it.
Just
He's
for
like, yeah,
the
it's already
Knocking
ready.
shit
Yeah.
over.
He's like, it's these tight spaces everywhere. It's a spaceship.
Dang,
It's like
dang,
knocking
dang.
He
shit.
just walks sideways the entire time.
You gotta like pull the whole sheath way up so you can tilt it up and make it around corners.
He has to like walk up ladders. It's like, oh, I love that.
All right, well, I'll let this little jabroni in.
Yeah.
And so he, like, you open the door and he sees the gun. It's like, very valid, makes total sense. I do not come here under any pretext of harm or violence. I just wish to have a simple conversation and hopefully reach an agreement with you two so that we may return your friends, if that makes sense.
Well, come on in and have a seat.
Thank you. And he kind of, like, he's got his hands clasped behind his back the entire time, and he walks through. Assuming you take him, like, into, like, the lounge area.
Yeah, I'm thinking like a lounge area. I mean, we had to have talked about this. Got to be a common area.
Yeah, absolutely.
Take him
So
to a table.
Yeah, and so he'll sit in a seat. He won't, like, if it's like I kind of picture the table where there's maybe like a big bar seat, like a
booth.
booth. That's why I'm kind of picture like one side's kind of like a booth with the table.
Yeah.
Blex is standing up outside of the booth, sunglasses on, staring at this guy.
So,
Absolutely.
So
As a
he
security
sits. He
guard.
sits in one side. I'll sit on the other, and then just plunk my gun out on the. No, I'm not going to be that dangerous.
Grabs and shoots you. And so he
No
just kind
bullets in it. Ha! Trick, motherfucker.
of surprise, motherfucker. That's character.
But maybe you can do the Han Solo thing. That's under the table.
That's exactly what he's thinking.
You put the gun on the table, have another one underneath.
That's the real one. The decoy one is
Yeah,
on the
it's
table.
on the
The
table,
real
yeah.
one's in my pocket.
And so he kind of sits himself down and like stares at you. Like he has this big smile on his face.
It sounds like he does.
Like he is like he's been very cordial. He's just this tiny bald man in the white suit. And so he just kind of looks around. He's like, the interior of the ship is quite well furnished. Impressive. This is Mr. Coinbitter ship, correct?
That is correct.
Excellent. Just want to make sure I have all of the information correct. Is getting to learn about all of you has been quite tough.
What's your name?
We don't need to get into that part. It's better that we keep ourselves separate here.
Blex, hit him.
And then before you notice, you see anything, my katana's out and his head slides off of his shoulders.
Realistically, you just pull it and he was like, ow, that's quite hurt. He's like, I represent a group known as the Starlight Brokers. I don't believe that you've come across any of us, but if you've been to any major gambling halls in the area and around the world...
Is this a name I would have heard anywhere?
do you gamble a lot?
I don't think he does gamble a
Then
lot.
I don't think so.
I mean, I think the extent of his gambling is like, have you ever done pull tabs in bars?
Sure, yeah. So I don't think you'd know this, but he's giving you this like piece of information as like a,
Okay.
as a. It seems kind of like a peace offering. He's
Okay.
not going to tell you who he is, but he'll tell you who he represents, kind of thing.
Okay.
And so he's just like, well, my employer, the brokers, are the one that Miss Rodgers owes quite a large money to, quite a large fee to, and we are willing to forego that rather large sum of money that she owes us.
You keep saying rather large. How much money does she owe?
Miss Rodgers had a taste for the high life. Some could say upwards of 1 million credits, maybe 2 million credits, maybe 3 million credits. Why not? Who would know at this point? Interest, everything getting added on. I'm here today because I would wish to work alongside of both of you in helping me track down Miss Rodgers' ship. She, so far, has been unwilling to talk to us about the location of this ship, and I'm hoping that if I'm able to broker a deal with you two, that you'll be willing to help me find this ship, and then I will return Miss Rodgers and Mr. Coinbitter back to you. Now, this ship, it was impounded. We know the general area, but we do not know the specific source. And that is what is perplexing about this, is if the ship was taken, it should be public record of where it's being installed or stored or held. So we can't find that.
Impounded by the Dominion.
It was impounded by local authorities in that system. And as to where it went from there, and why, that's what we're trying to find out.
Oh, should it be on this planet, or is it on another planet?
Oh, it is on another planet. One closer to where Miss Rodgers was in charge.
Huh. All right. So if I have this clear, you want us to help you steal her ship, and you're going to call her debts done.
Paid off. Everything. The nice little wrapped square package.
And you're telling me she's going to be returned to us unharmed along with Jedt.
That is my hope. I cannot make any promises. If they decide that they do not wish to be held captive anymore, if they make actions hostile towards the people that are holding them, then I cannot answer for the actions that are repaid back to them for that.
Understood.
But it is my understanding, and it is my wish, that we keep this non-confrontational and violent, and that we come to an accord of some sort so that we may work together and reach a solution that benefits all of us. Now, I don't assume that Miss Rodgers has told you that this is the second time that I've had conversations with her here on Titan.
No, she hasn't.
I would not think so. I gave Miss Rodgers a week to have to meet up with us and discuss this matters. And it's my understanding that you all left and traveled out of the system on a delivery job or some sort of job. I don't have the full details yet, but I will find out what they are. We will. And
we're doing contract work for the Dominion.
Absolutely, and that is a fine, noble job. But nonetheless, we did request her presence, and she did not show up. And so there will be consequences for that, I will assure you there. But nonetheless, she will be delivered back to you once this is complete, more or less in the fashion in which she was part of.
So in Zander's mind, he's thinking, well, if this was just Rodgers, he would be like, that's her mess. Let her deal with it. But I also have Jedt, and Jet's our pilot. So it's like, okay, now Zander's interested in helping out.
Yusuf's got a pilot. Yusuf's got a pilot 0.
Wow. Well, I think
I have small craft as a pilot.
Probably could also contract a pilot and ship.
Then I would say to this little man, so I'd love to help you out. But see, the problem is the ship isn't supposed to be on this planet. We have no way of getting off of this planet. You took our pilot. Do you have somebody that can get us to where we need to go?
Oh, absolutely. If you're willing to help us, I can furnish you with a rental ship of sorts to get you
mafia.
There.
Your crew will be beholden to us. You will be given passage on that ship to the home system, there where the Saigon Baptist went missing. And from there, it'll be your responsibility to track it down. So I'm more than willing to help you get you there. There will be no charge, but...
All right, how can we reach you?
Oh, there will be individuals. Upon your arrival, I will give you their contacts, and you reach out to them. They'll get the word back to me.
I mean, how do we contact you before we go? Because I still want to think about this.
Oh, absolutely. No, that's a... How many days do you need to think about this? I can return in 2 days? In 3 days?
How many days would it take for you to do the arms that the guy's requesting?
I don't...
That's really the only thing. It's like, okay, let's... One fire at a time. Let's get that debt handled.
Sure.
And then we'll deal with these guys. So if I know how long Blex is going to take, that's the number of days I tell him.
Gotcha.
Like,
so he'll tell you this. He'll kind of look at you and like, I understand this is a rather large investment of your time and whatnot. So I will come back. I'll come back in a week. And if you don't have an answer, I'll come back the next week until your answer is no. And then we will never talk to each other again. Does that sound like
fair.
a deal? Excellent. Well, I appreciate your hospitality. I appreciate your time. Do you have any other questions for me before I exit your domicile?
If we help you, I'm going to need all the information of everything you've already tried to do to track down this ship.
Absolutely.
I don't want to waste my time.
Nope. No, and neither do we. Neither do we. We will give you a full comprehensive rundown of everything that you will need. Places to start looking, individuals to talk to. How do I put this delicately? My employer is rather large, and...
Like, in the way that you aren't?
He kind of laughs at that. It's like, yes. Not everybody wants to deal with us directly. And so those who have ties to us don't always get the information that perhaps yourselves could be from out of town looking for this, and you are friends with Miss Rodgers, so it's not without a stretch to say that you're here looking for your friend's ship to help her while she's indisposed. It's a lot easier than you are being paid for by the Starlight Brokers, and they might clam up at that.
Understood.
So we're hoping that the familial and friendly angle of having you help here will get us further than our chances, our tries have so far. And as you said, your crew, as beholden as you are to them, is currently indisposed of. And so if you'd like to continue operating on this ship, probably be best to have them there so you can do your little missions and eke out your meager earnings here on this planet.
All right. I think we're done here, but we'll see you in a week.
Sounds good. Thank you so much for your time. He nods at Blex and gets up and walks out.
Okay. As soon as he's gone... Ooh.
I did learn a couple things about fab chambers.
Okay.
It would take 1 hour. And also because I'm fabricating them, I'm not buying them.
Mm-hmm.
The materials that I would purchase to produce is half of the cost of the item.
So they're going to spend like 20... You're basically buying an arm then.
Right. Because it's the Invisitech, it would double that, so it's the original price.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
25,000. So I'm going to add another 25,000 to my character sheet that I took off. But those are the two things. It would be an hour and 25 grand.
Okay. And then, then maybe we could say we tell him come back in 2 days rather than a week.
Nope, you said a week.
He said a week.
He's going to be back in a week.
All right, fine. Give me a week to learn. But yeah, as soon as he's gone, I turn to Blex and be like, all right, what's your read on this guy?
Oh, it seems like he's probably working with some pretty bad people. I mean, if it's a whole organization, I don't think we're just going to be able to run and gun and go get them.
Yeah, probably not.
If we do need to rely on their services for their ship, we could also just take all of the stuff that I just bought, make some arms, and then try to find a deal for them. I mean, we don't have to go back to the Glamis Pygmies fuckheads.
Yeah, but I found you once, I'll probably find you again.
True.
And if we can just handle that, get that done with, I think that's going to be our best bet, but...
Another thing is, we know Toots is a pretty high roller. What kind of ship is this? Do we think it's really only worth 1 to 5 million creds?
It's probably worth a lot more than that.
He's probably going to pocket the difference, so, we could try to work something out.
All right, so I think we need to find we have to agree to help find the ship no matter what.
I'm going to try to run the Saigon Baptist through, open public records.
Okay.
See if it's registered or, she's a pretty famous person. See if it's popped up on, a news article or anything.
All right.
So I can roll for it.
Yeah, give me a roll for that. Actually, so roll for it. You're going to get a base level information because it's going to be public knowledge.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll, and if you succeed, I'll give you more. How about that?
Okay.
I think that's a fair.
Computers check?
Yeah.
All right. So that's a +3. Dude, I'm on fire. 12.
Damn.
Yeah.
Atlanta. Okay.
Oh,
so
10, 11, 12 today. Or I'm sorry, 10, 11, 9.
that's good.
Yeah.
I rolled 1 dice so far.
Crushing.
So I like systems where I don't roll. Makes me feel good.
Yeah. Us too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah.
So you look up the Saigon Baptist, and you're able to start pulling up these articles about, you find the history of a young Toots.
Okay.
I keep forgetting. I can't remember what her first name is.
I don't remember at all.
I know. I have it written down here somewhere.
It's not Astartes.
Andromeda? No. Why do I think it's Andromeda?
Astrodomos.
Astrodomos. Good name.
That was. Okay. We'll start that so I can just cut that out. So you start looking up Astrodomos Toots Rodgers, and you are instantly hit with a lot of news articles about her. You see kind of a lot about the Rodgers family back where she's from, and I believe I actually have the planet that she's tied to. She is in the Lishun sector. Anyways, I was trying to have some actually better information there for you than me just kind of... Oh, there we go. Got another one here. And another one. Sotri. Yep, that is the...
Can you spell that for me?
Sotri.
That's her home system?
Yeah, it's the home system she's in.
Is that where we think the...
I think most of the news articles come from that area.
Okay.
And so I think there is even that Sotri has something within it. Anyways, yeah, so you see like just a lot about that. So it is the subsector of the Lishun sector. So you're finding a lot of these articles from there. But roughly you just get a lot of her diplomatic work. Like there's a lot of pictures. You probably see her family, all of her sisters. Astartes is just this giant Brock Lesnar of a woman.
Yeah, it's so sick.
Like, I don't know if you've seen Brock Lesnar's daughter.
I was just going to say, dude.
Yeah, spitting image of him.
Yeah, terrifying, dude.
Dude. I think she broke like a world record for shot put or some shit like that.
Yeah.
She's fucking just mobbing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think there's like a whole picture of these like petite women, and then there's just giant Astartes there. She's not fully like 4 hearts yet.
She has the empirical Aquila on her chest.
Yes. I think you see a picture of her dad and her mom, and I kind of picture her dad looking like Tony Stark-ish. Like who was the old guy they based him off of?
Howard Hughes.
Is it Howard Hughes? I thought they originally changed him to like the actor, look more like the actor guy.
Oh,
from the 30s and 40s, like the guy who played Robin Hood.
I'm
picturing like Cary Grant.
Yeah,
something like that. Anyways,
I can't remember.
He's got like a sharpish features, like angular nose, trim goatee, black hair. Mom is, slim, blonde, like long brown hair. They complement each other. And they both look very rigid and formal, and all of these photos. So you kind of see this history of Toots there. You find her, going to college, not succeeding, her becoming a diplomat, getting into all of these things. And I think with your successful role, you probably start finding more like TMZ level articles or like blind rags, like some of those ones like, I overheard this person did this kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And you're able to kind of piece together that they are stories of Toots. And so like, prominent family member loves the gamble kind of thing.
Yep.
And I think like eventually you see the big scandal that broke it of her, basically losing her ship because of these her diplomatic ties being severed because of her gambling addiction and this amount of money that she owed to this casino. The ship gets impounded, and then you see that the family made comments that she has been sent off for to a rehab clinic, essentially. Like they've shipped her off.
They shipped her to the research station.
Yes, that's kind of the sense you get. Is there's a timely story about her like heading off to find herself and do some charitable work to really help find the essence of who she is. You know, whatever kind of PR-y bullshit's been spun.
Sure.
But yeah, the easiest thing for you guys and the most prominent information you're able to find is that this Lishtun sect, like Sotri subsector, is where this went down. Cool. Like, so you're assuming within that sector, maybe around there, is where this ship potentially is, if you want to find it. So, yeah. But yeah, so Britt returns all that. So just imagine me doing that in Brent's voice.
Okay, perfect.
So
perfect.
Cool.
And so yeah, I think we see you sit down, you start making these parts, going through, soldering the pieces together. You know, there's probably like the montage of you like, you know, powering it up and seeing it like grab something real quick and start crushing it. And you got to pry it off and stuff like that, making sure the cybernetics work. And do you roll for that? You have to give me a cyber, like what roll do you have to make for crafting this?
So I do have a 3 in cybernetics.
Okay.
I'm actually not 100% sure. It does make sense that I would have to roll for it. I mean,
yeah, so let's take a look and see what we got here. So yeah, I'm gonna say probably science cybernetics roll here. And I'm gonna say this. You said it takes an hour to do this. So see if there's any other rules I'm missing here.
Yeah, and then
installing augments.
So
that's install.
One thing that I'm not sure about is the Invisitech tech level.
Yeah, the tech level here is probably like a 14. So as long as it's under 14, you're good. You can find the parts here.
One sec. Let me make sure we're good to go. So it says, yeah, the only thing I don't get is that it has a tech level. So like it's tech level 12 for Invisitech, but the combat arm, those 3 tech levels are 8, 11, and 16.
Right. So if you wanted to buy the arm itself, you have to be on a planet that has that tech level. And then if you wanted to get the Invisitech installed on that arm, you'd have to be on a planet that has TL11 to be able to find the Invisitech.
Perfect.
That's what that means.
Okay, so we did.
So you are good there.
Do it right.
Yes,
we can do the base 8 tech level.
Yes.
For the arm, and then increase the cost accordingly.
Yes.
Because of the Invisitech.
Yes, exactly.
Perfect.
You did it right.
Okay, cool. So that is just the basic augment.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say, yeah, give me a cybernetics roll here to get this thing figured out. Like you get it put together. I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be a 10. It's probably gonna be difficult. I think any cybernetics would be difficult. But you have a workbench, right, and everything like that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna say that's gonna give you a boon here. So you get to roll an extra dice. Take the higher of the 2. I think that's a good setup here.
So 3d6 total.
3d6. You need one? You need another one?
Yeah, yes, please.
There you go. I'll give you Frosty.
Ooh. Wow. 2 6s, baby.
Nice.
So I nailed it very high, like a
Yes.
15, 16, 17.
Perfect. These dice roll crazy good. I love these dice.
I've rolled garbage. My stats are garbage too. Oh, I say that I just rolled a 10 on nothing.
If you want more, I got others here. feel free. You can have the poop dice I always give you. But okay, all right. Keep your secrets.
Yeah.
You are able to craft this arm. It is probably one of the better pieces. I think you feel it's one of the better pieces of equipment that you've built.
Very happy with
Like
it.
I think Blex is very stoked on this. I don't think he has any moral quandaries in which the format will be used. Right, like he doesn't care in that sense.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, you were saying that these don't go to good people.
Yeah, he's morally gray. Yeah,
Right.
He's not too worried about it.
Burp here real quick. Yep. Maybe not, just hiccups. And so yeah, we will say that Mr. Knox gave you guys a contact or something like that, like, you know, hey, call me when it's ready, kind of thing. And so I think you reach out to him, you let him know it's ready, you deliver it. Are you going to go with him, Zander, to deliver it?
I will.
Okay. So I think we see you guys take this cab to a little gym, like a little boxing gym or something like that, kind of in like one of the lower sectors, like layer 2, sector 6 or something like that. You pull up into this kind of seedier area, and you go inside, and you know Knox is there, and he's like, "All right." You know, you show him the arm, you open it up,
Like a briefcase.
yeah, exactly. And I think he kind of looks at it and is like, "Oh, looks good." He's like, "I'm gonna try it out if that's all right with you. Make sure. I mean, want to make sure this thing works the way it's supposed to." So,
Be my guest. I don't think you have a surgeon on hand, but
yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, we'll see. Does this world have like you can't like plug it if you already have a cybernetic, you just can't like take it off and put a new one in. I don't think.
I mean, yeah, why not? Maybe there is a guy who
Yeah.
can detach one that he already has.
That's what I'm kind of thinking he does. He like just kind of takes his arm off. Like they like take his arm off and there's like a little plug,
Like a socket.
and they plug this
Yeah.
new one in and they get the readings on it, and he kind of like, you know, he wants to make sure he understands how it works. He's like, all right, so I could just like maybe you do it so like when he like tilt his like fist back, like he gets more power in it or something like that.
Because
Like,
because it's the Invisitech one, it looks like a normal arm.
Right.
It doesn't look like a crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he's like, all right, let's give it a shot. He just kind of like starts like throwing some jabs around, punching, and you see him like hit a wall and just knock a chunk of concrete
Nice.
off of the wall.
Nice.
And then he's like, all right, I like it. And he's like snaps his fingers, and you see them bring in this guy like off the streets, and he's just like got this. He's like, I'm like, let's see how it works with the flesh, huh? Let's see how it goes. And he just proceeds to just fucking hit this guy right in the chest, and you just instantly hear bones snap and like blood start coming out of this guy's mouth. And he's like, and he just falls onto the ground. And like Knox is like, yeah, all right, good work, I like it. All right.
and Blex is like, that'll be 5,000, Knox.
He's like, yeah, no, here. He's like, snaps his fingers. Like, you know, a lady comes over. She's got like two cred sticks. Slide them over to you. He's like, there's 10. Yeah.
And then
You
Blex
didn't make it good. I was gonna only give you 5, but this is you earned it.
Blex slides the money in his patent leather trench coat, and then kind of like grabs Zander by the elbow and like, all right, let's go now.
He's like, you got more things you can make?
And then he kind of stops.
He's like, you got more creds?
I got all the creds we need. With this kind of power, I'm gonna win a lot more, I think.
All right, well, that one was to pay off debt. If you want another one, it's going to be 50K.
He's just like, I'll hit you up. I'll let you know what I need. And he kind of like starts flexing, and they kind of take the arm off, and they put his old arm on. And he's like, all right, get that with Rico. Let's make sure he's going to work with him, and yeah, good working with you.
Yeah, you guys have my number.
Yeah. And he like looks at the other two. He's like, get him fucking out of here. And they drag this dead body out, like a little streak of blood behind him, poop as well, because everyone shits themselves when they die. As the running joke is here.
He crushes his chest, and all you hear is
Yeah. And we see you guys walk out the front of this building. And then Hell, another taxi cab.
Yep.
And then Blex will kind of give one of the cred sticks to Zander.
Oh, appreciate it.
So now you're in.
Now I'm
Now-
taking the blood money.
Yep.
Should you think we should let him know that we might be indisposed for a few weeks?
No, he can suck my dick. It'll be on my timeline.
And we see you guys.
This is a video game. We see a debt cleared check mark.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
It just comes out of the cutscene, you gain a level. Maybe your reputation goes down a notch as a negative little red face that pops up. Yeah, and I think we see you guys get into another taxi unless you guys are going to explore the area around here.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, let's go home.
Yeah. My thought is if we're going to have to sit around and wait for a week, I'm going to at least do something with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, totally.
And so you guys arrive back at the ship. We'll say by now, like Yusuf, maybe he comes back like earlier that morning.
Oh, he's all done with his spa day?
Yeah, he is. He feels refreshed. He feels good.
Yeah.
He's
He
like, where's
needed
everybody?
that.
Where'd everybody go?
Yeah, about that. Well, we might need to make a little trip, but I don't think we're going to want to bring you along. There's no other way to say it. What's your name? Astrodomos?
Astrodomos.
Yes, Astrodomos and Jedt have been held hostage. And we need to find her old ship, so I don't think you want to come along on this.
It's like, oh, damn. I mean, yeah, I'll do whatever I can to help. Like, I can fly a little bit if you need to. Like, yeah, just let me know. I can pilot.
It's at 0.
Zero.
-3.
Well, that's true. He does have pilot 0.
Yeah, he's pilot 0.
I mean, I guess I technically do too, because I have the one.
Pilot bros, high five.
Pilot bros, high five. I just don't have very much experience. What's his, if he was going to roll pilot, he'd be rolling pilot and what?
Good question.
He would be rolling pilot and go fuck yourself. I believe it is. That's right. I got to go to the space, the piloting. The ship is where all that stuff is. It's a weird way to do this.
Well, I mean, it should be in the skills, right?
I think it's you have to go underneath the ships though, and that's where everything's at for piloting, if I remember correctly.
Pilot. Oh, yeah. See the spacecraft operations chapter for more details.
Mm-hmm. Why don't you ever believe me, Tyler?
Trust but verify.
Hurts. Hurts.
Page 149.
Yeah, I'm there. Buying a ship. I'm assuming I'd probably be education would make the most sense to me.
Does he have a bonus in that?
You don't know. He does not.
Okay. Well, what I would tell him, on second thought, I'd be telling him, well, Kluzark asked us to
Keep you around.
keep you planet side.
Yeah.
In case they need to verify anything with what happened.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point to think about that.
We'll probably, I mean, of course, we'll leave you here with the ship, so you'll have access to this and a place to stay if you need it.
There you go.
We have a week before we leave, though.
Excellent.
Could
I stay on the ship while you guys are gone? Is that cool? Like I'll keep
Yeah, that's
fine. Guard on it.
Yeah, that'll be just fine.
All right.
Although in the meantime, maybe give me a couple more pointers on J Drive before we leave.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I can do that for you. Let's get to it.
Get another week's worth of study here, might as well.
And I think we leave with that of you guys going back into the J Drive, Blex going into his room. You know, whatever Blex is going to do in there, put on the techno, start looking at something else to start building.
Yeah, he's 6 weeks into his 16-week study period,
Yes.
so he's going to add another one.
Yeah.
And I think we fade out of this episode of just staring at the doors to Jedt and Toots' room.
Damn.
And just like no light on underneath. And we just kind of fade out from there.
Jeez.
So
I don't like it.
I realize a lot of the t-shirts I own upset Amber, and it makes me happy.
I wanted to comment on your shirt today, but I didn't want to derail the episode. Boys Don't Crap is the funniest. Okay, so long story short, I was at a gathering of friends a little bit ago. Chris showed up. None of my other friends have met Chris. My new wife has not even spent that much time around you. You guys met several times, but not like a ton of time. Like 3 hours into the night, like deep into the night, where a lot of people had left. I looked over. Chris has been wearing a Judas Priest shirt all night. Was it Judas Priest or Iron Man?
Judas Priest.
Judas Priest. And I look down, and it's Tobias Funke in leather with his fist up. And
I think I've seen that shirt.
The funniest thing I've seen in my life. And I've been sitting with Chris for hours at that point. We were all sitting. I was looking at him right in the face. It was the best.
The worst was I wore that to Glass Cannon at in Portland. And it was the same night that Judas Priest was playing.
Dude, fuck.
That's
so we're
amazing.
We're driving down there and we stopped to like Burger Master or whatever it is. And like I'm in there and a bunch of people just like, yeah, man, Judas Priest. I'm like, oh yeah, it's more of a joke shirt, but cool. Glad you think it's good. And then they're like, you going to the show? I'm like,
wait a minute.
What show? Well, like Judas Priest are playing in Portland. I was like, oh no, absolutely not. But cool. Like, yeah.
My favorite one is just white on black, white text on a black blank that just says, no Huey Lewis, no news, no thanks.
Amber hates that shirt.
That is the funniest shit I've ever fucking seen in my
That's
life.
amazing.
Amber
Where do you get these
hates
things?
that shirt. That was from Dads of Rock. They don't sell it anymore. Like you have to like, it was like I think they made 2 prints of it.
Man.
And then the other one I got was from Teenage Stepdad.
I love it. Then there's the Fleetwood Mac.
Yep.
Breaking the Chain.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah, that was from Meth Syndicate. This is a Meth Syndicate shirt.
Yeah,
I'm wearing.
I'm upset that Amber is upset about it.
Yeah,
they're great.
So my shirt is it's The Cure. It's a picture of the lead singer of The Cure, Robert Smith, and instead of "Boys Don't Cry," it's just "Boys Don't Crap."
Yeah,
it's really good.
So good.
And this was the mystery shirt they did one year, or every month he does a mystery shirt.
Nice.
So you don't know what it's going to be, and so this was the time I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy it. Let's see what it is.
Because normally, I will say this about both of you guys. Normally, you will know someone who's like, yeah, they have a funny shirt or two. You guys both have like a closet full of shirts that I love.
Dude, I used to, back in the day, like 8-9 years ago, actually maybe even longer than that, I used to buy a lot of t-shirts from like these websites that just have they put a t-shirt design up for a day.
A T-Public or whatever?
It was T-Fury.
T-Fury, yeah.
I did back then.
Dude, my friend loved T-Fury.
Yeah, and so like I got a bunch of weird shirts like that. Like my favorite one, I think I had to get rid of it because I got a lot fatter and can't wear it, but it's Daredevil, but he doesn't have pants on it. It says Bear Devil, the man without pants.
Nice.
So good.
Yeah, no, it's it just maybe there are very few t-shirts that I own that I know, and Amber sees them like because I went to a baseball game like 2 years ago and I wore my Huey Lewis shirt and everybody stopped by. I was like, that's your fucking rules, dude, and like gave me a fist bump, and she was so uncomfortable by the amount of attention that we were getting. So
yeah, they're great. They're great.
But it's true though. I love Huey Lewis in the news. So
yeah, when Emily and I visit this specific town in Oregon a lot on the coast, and last time,
Manzanita?
No, it's called Yahats. A lot of people are like, we see like people wearing tie-dye over there, and we're like, yeah, whatever. There's like a little tie-dye shop, and this lady like runs it. And I was telling Emily, I was like, listen, I'm not a tie-dye guy. I just happen to own like 6 tie-dye shirts and a couple tie-dye hoodies. It's nothing, I'm not a tie-dye guy, but I'm a fucking tie-dye guy.
Yeah, no, you're a tie-dye guy.
Yeah.
It reminds me of my buddy Gareth moved to he worked for Blizzard for a little bit, and so he moved to Laguna Beach, and so we went to visit him in Laguna Beach, and that was the first time in my life that I got 311 and Sublime. Like I understood it.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah. Like we're in this bar, and there's this like 311 cover band essentially playing, and there's like dirty bum heshers and like dudes in like yacht rock like slippers, like boat shoes, just fucking
Hell
jamming to this shitty like white reggae group. And I'm like, I get it, man.
Yeah.
I fucking get it. Like,
Yeah.
I understand it now.
When you're like so inundated by the sun that your brain starts to fry,
Well.
you're like, fuck, this is pretty fucking sick. Like, fuck, I'm drunk. I've been in 90-degree sun directly for 12 hours. I'm digging this.
I do. You know what? I don't have a crystal ball either. I
Yeah,
get
exactly. Like it's like they wrote this song about me.
it. I fucking hate Sublime so much.
Yeah, not a fan.
I felt bad. I didn't know that our friend's wife.
Yeah, dude, that's
You
harsh.
And I just shit all over him right in front of her. We were like, go to this concert, and there was a thing, that Sublime was playing like Barrymore Park. I was like, oh, gross, Sublime, they fucking suck. They got real quiet.
If anybody's not going to hold it against you, though, it's her.
That's true.
So that's good.
Yeah. And yeah, I can like what you like. I like terrible fucking big ass truck music, so
Yeah.
What's
Not
that?
the
What's their new
same.
song called?
back wheel stomp.
Yeah.
And they have a music video for it too.
Don't you
Nice.
dare compare a big ass truck to 311. I will not have that.
I will not.